Your kitchen sink drains slower every day. Your bathroom starts smelling faintly like something died. Then the plumber tells you it will cost $250 just to snake your drain. Here's the kicker. In most cases, your drain isn't actually broken. It's just clogged and begging for proper cleaning. In this video, I'll show you 8 critical steps to clear a stubborn drain the Japanese way. You can do it completely at home for less than $5 without removing a single pipe. Let's get into it. Number 1, the chemical cleaner trap. Here's what most people do. They see a slow drain and grab the strongest liquid drain cleaner they can find. Wrong. Most liquid drain cleaners contain sodium hydroxide or sulfuric acid. These chemicals don't just eat clogs, they eat the rubber gaskets in your P-trap and degrade the plastic walls of your pipes. A plumber in Osaka once showed me a bathroom sink where a homeowner had used liquid cleaner every month for 2 years. The P-trap gasket had degraded so badly it was leaking behind the wall. The repair cost $1,800. The Japanese method uses one combination: half a cup of baking soda, followed by 1 cup of white vinegar, followed by hot tap water. The chemistry breaks down organic clogs without touching the pipe. $12 for corrosive cleaner versus 30 cents for baking soda and vinegar. But even with the right chemistry, the wrong application technique will undo everything. Number 2, the plunging mistake. Most people grab a plunger and start pumping with everything they have. That's a mistake. Brute force doesn't clear a clog. It packs it tighter into the bend of the P-trap, where it's 3 times harder to remove. Think of it like trying to unstick a cork by pushing on it instead of pulling. A plumber in Kyoto explained the Japanese technique. Fill the sink with 2 inches of warm water so the plunger seals properly. Block the overflow hole with a wet rag, or you lose half your power. Then pump slowly and pay attention to the pull stroke. The vacuum on the way up is what breaks the clog. I tested this. Aggressive pumping cleared 40% of my test clogs. Slow, seal-focused pumping cleared 85%. But the right plunging technique means nothing if you skip the dwell time your cleaner needs. Number 3, the dwell time mistake. Most guides tell you to pour your cleaner, wait 5 minutes, then flush. Let me warn you, 5 minutes is nowhere near enough. Organic clogs are bonded together like layered sediment. Older hardened clogs need at least 30 minutes for the cleaner to soften them from the outside in. I once poured baking soda and vinegar down a slow drain, waited 8 minutes because I had somewhere to be, and flushed. The drain seemed clear. 2 days later, it was worse than before because the top layer had softened just enough to slide deeper into the pipe. The Japanese method emphasizes patience. Pour the cleaner, seal the drain with a wet cloth to prevent evaporation, and walk away for 30 minutes minimum. For stubborn clogs, leave it overnight, but dwell time is wasted if you're only cleaning the visible drain opening. Number 4, clean the P-trap, not just the drain. You can pour cleaner down your drain perfectly and still have a slow drain a week later. Why? Because the actual clog isn't at the drain opening. It's sitting in the P-trap, the U-shaped pipe under your sink, where 80% of buildup collects. A Japanese technician showed me a spotless drain opening where the P-trap directly below it was still coated in a 2-inch ring of hardened grease and hair. Within days, the clog had rebuilt itself completely. Before you touch the drain from above, clean what you can reach from below. Place a bucket under the P-trap. Unscrew the slip nuts by hand. Wipe out the P-trap with a paper towel and a bottle brush. Reassemble. 10 extra minutes on the job, and it doubles the time before the clog comes back. If you thought cleaning was just about the pipe, wait until you hear how your daily habits are causing the problem to begin with. Number 5, stop treating clogs reactively. Here's where Japanese philosophy truly differs. In America, we clean a drain when it stops working. Japanese homes clean drains before they stop working. Reactive cleaning means you're always dealing with a hardened, layered clog. Preventive cleaning means you're rinsing away soft residue before it ever bonds together. The Japanese standard: 1 cup of hot tap water and a tablespoon of dish soap poured down every kitchen drain every night before bed. Once a month, follow with the baking soda and vinegar treatment as a maintenance flush. I implemented this in my own kitchen, and my drains have run clear for 3 years. No plunger, no cleaner, no plumber visits. Cost per year, about $4. Cost of 1 plumber visit, $250 minimum. But here's the real kicker. What you're putting down that drain every day might be the entire cause of your problem. Number 6. The habits that cause 80% of clogs. Most people assume clogged drains are just bad luck. They're almost always a habit issue. Coffee grounds don't dissolve. They compact into a cement-like mass in the P-trap. Grease that goes down warm solidifies the moment it cools. Hair binds to soap scum and forms a mesh that catches everything that follows. Rice and pasta continue to swell for hours after they enter the pipe. An engineer from Toto, Japan's largest plumbing fixture manufacturer, explained that Japanese kitchens use a fine mesh strainer basket over every sink drain by default. Coffee grounds go in the trash. Grease is wiped from pans with a paper towel before washing. These habits alone eliminate most kitchen clogs before they start. A stainless steel mesh strainer costs $3. It pays for itself the first time it saves you a plumber visit. Now this next one sounds minor, but it has ruined more DIY drain jobs than anything else I've seen. Number 7. Water temperature changes everything. Almost nobody talks about this, but the temperature of your flush water dramatically affects results. Cold water solidifies grease on contact, turning a soft clog into a hard one. Lukewarm water does almost nothing to break down organics. Extremely hot water can crack certain pipes, which we'll get to in a moment. The ideal flush temperature is roughly 60 degrees Celsius, which is about the maximum your household hot water tap will deliver. Hot enough to melt grease, not hot enough to damage anything. If your hot water isn't reaching that temperature, run the tap for 30 seconds before you start the flush. This one adjustment can cut your cleaner dwell time in half. But there's one method that thousands of internet tutorials recommend, and it goes against everything a Japanese plumber would ever do. Number 8. Never pour boiling water down a PVC drain. How many of us have thought, I'll just pour boiling water down there and burn through it? Trust me, resist that urge completely. It is the advice that will slowly destroy your plumbing. Modern residential drains are almost all PVC or ABS plastic. Both materials start to soften at around 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. Boiling water hits your pipes at 100 degrees. Every time you pour it down, the pipe joints expand. The glued seams soften microscopically, and the plastic weakens at the P-trap where the water sits longest. I learned this the hard way. I used boiling water as a maintenance flush for 2 years. Then I noticed a slow drip under my kitchen sink. The P-trap had sagged. The replacement cost me $140. A plumber in Osaka later showed me sagging PVC joints from 3 different homes, where the owners swore by the boiling water method. Everyone had leaks within 18 months. The Japanese method uses hot tap water only, never boiling.